What's good, tribe? You know? I was having a conversation with a young man today, and doing our little uh, conversation, right? He was talking about being a boss, right? Oh, I got to be the man, and this, that, and the third. And I said, just listening to him, I was trying to give him some advice on some things, and I'm realizing that this conversation isn't going to go the way that I would like it to go. So because of this, I'm like, okay, you know what? This conversation isn't for me, right? So I leave the conversation alone. It got me to thinking. This young man was so heavy on being the boss or being the leader. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not how it normally works, y'all. Right? So hear me out. So Jeff Bezos, who is, as we know, owns and runs Amazon, right? The shares of Jeff Bezos or of Amazon, you would assume that he owns all the shares. It's his company. Why not? Jeff Bezos only owns 9% of the shares of Amazon, like 9.7%. That means there is 91% of them shares somewhere else, right? So it got me to thinking, y'all. A lot of times we always try to be the boss, like we need to be the leader. We have to be the whole thing. When in reality, it's not about having a whole pot, right? Sometimes you just gotta be next to the pot. Sometimes you gotta have access to the pot, right? You trying to have the whole pot, and all you need to do is have access to the pot. And you know what? Speaking to the young man, I get it. You want to be passionate about. You want to make money. You want people to know you got money. You know how you make that happen. Just be next to the pot. Just be next to the pot. Wherever that pot is, wherever that money is coming from, whichever pot you decide to choose, just be next to the pot. Understand that it's not about having the pot and that makes you a leader. Sometimes it's being next to the right pot, knowing the right pot, and what pot to actually be next to. It's my thoughts.